Good morning, friends. As I step out into my day today, I'm thinking about three very different scenes that somehow belong together. First, Psalm 102, a prayer from someone who feels overwhelmed, alone, like a sparrow on the housetop. It's raw, honest, not tidy at all. It's the kind of prayer you whisper when your strength is thin and the night has been long. Then we turn to Exodus. A frightened mother places her child in a basket among the reeds of the Nile. Pharaoh's violence is real. The danger is real. And yet, so is courage. So is quiet defiance. So is love. And then we hear Paul in 1 Corinthians. You are the body of Christ, he says. And even if you have the most dazzling gifts, prophetic power, mountain-moving faith, if you do not have love, you have nothing. Nothing. That's a bracing word for Lent. Psalm 102 gives us the loneliness of the sparrow. Exodus gives us the trembling hands of a mother who lets go. Paul gives us the blazing truth that love is the only thing that lasts. And I wonder, what if the basket floated not because it was well woven, but because it was carried by love? Moses survives not because the world is kind, but because a network of brave women, his mother, his sister, Pharaoh's daughter, quietly choose compassion over cruelty. They become the body of Christ before Christ is even born. Different rules, one purpose. Love in motion. And Paul would say, that's the point. You can organize a parish, you can preach a sermon, you can balance a budget. You can even walk your Lenten walk with admirable discipline. But if love's missing, the whole thing sinks like a stone. The church, your parish, my parish, it's not held together by efficiency or even enthusiasm. It's held together by patient, stubborn, sacrificial love. Love that stays when it would be easier to leave. Love that tells the truth gently. Love that carries the lonely sparrow in Psalm 102. Love that dares to place a child in a basket and trust that God is not finished yet. Lent invites us to ask a hard question. Are we impressive or are we loving? Because only one of those will float. So today, as you walk through your day, whether along a quiet trail or a busy sidewalk or simply through the corridors of your ordinary life, ask God for the kind of love that doesn't perform but perseveres. The kind of love that becomes the body of Christ in the reeds of a broken world. And trust this, even when you feel like the sparrow on the housetop, you're part of something far greater than you know. You are the body of Christ. Walk in love today, my friends.